Oh, that's hilarious. How we look at Ajmal?
This tea is delicious.
Is it?
I'm really glad I said yes.
Listen,
His
bro,
wife's tea is amazing, brother.
we're actually gonna open
This
up a chai shop. So
I love that.
You
This
know?
is so good. Alhamdulillah.
And that is South Indian, okay?
I know. Listen, I've been married in a South Indian family for 20 years. Like I am well inducted now. You know, I might be more Indian than I am Arab. Just don't tell the Arabs.
No,
good news.
no, don't say that.
That's
Don't
good news,
say-
bro.
oh,
Bro,
Lord.
hold on.
Oh.
Philip privately revealed to me that he is also a little bit more Desi now than he is Arab.
Yeah.
So it's okay to
Look
let
at
it
him drink
out.
this shit.
Yeah, it's okay, brother.
Here's the question. Like, you'll know the answer when he gets married. Khalas. Like,
Yeah,
At that
exactly.
point, then you'll know.
Brother,
hilarious.
I actually think he likes Desis more than Arabs, but I think there's the
But
Arab part of
everybody
him-
loves Desis more than
Yeah.
Arabs. Arabs like Desis more than
Yeah,
Arabs.
we're a little,
Yeah.
we're a little too rough to like, man.
Yeah, there's like
What's different about him than you is it's hard for him to admit it to himself because I think he feels like he's betraying the Arab side. Does that make sense?
I do. I mean, I am too. I just at this point I'm too far in.
Yeah, he's like, I got
carried-
kids, I got a
I mean,
wife.
I'm like surrounded by Desi women my whole life. Like, I have 2 Desi daughters and a Desi wife. Like at this point, I'm just like
That's
good point,
it is
brother.
what it is.
revealed preference.
God
you know?
damn it,
That's a
man,
good
they're
point.
taking over, bro.
So here's
I
the funny
agree.
thing. I had an Egyptian uncle when I got married. He's like, I will say it in Arabic. He'll appreciate Arabic. I'll say it. He's like, 80 مليون في مصر. وانت رحت اتجوزت واحدة هندية. He's like 80 million in Egypt, and you went and married an Indian woman. I was like, Amu, there are 1 billion of them. So like, by like statistics, like
Statistically
this was a higher probability outcome.
Well, my friend, it's been a long time.
It has been.
It has
is
been
an
a
honor
long
to be
time.
back.
Yeah, dude, you look amazing, by the way. You look great.
I feel like who's the politician here?
No, right? Hey,
Bro.
listen, hey, get him. I always tell him, like, hey, man, are you sure you're not half white? Because the way you talk, I mean, I don't know.
I feel like I just bought a reverse mortgage.
Bro, you know I did reverse mortgage commercials. You know that?
You definitely did.
Anytime you see Henry Winkler on TV selling one reverse mortgages, I
That's
direct
you.
those commercials.
Wow.
So I got the vibe. It's
Dude,
all
I
the way through.
did a spoof of Tom Selleck's AAG commercial. We're gonna
Bro.
drop it in like a couple weeks.
You're
Can't
kidding.
wait.
I
Can't
spoofed.
wait.
It was
So
it
do
was
you know
good.
those are spoofs of my commercials, basically?
Leo,
You
wow.
spoofed my
Bro.
spoof. I'm not kidding you. Every Henry Winkler Fonzie commercial that you saw on TV for One Reverse Mortgage, I directed him.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're
You
actually
got
kind of
that
making.
touch, man.
I do. Is it something to be proud of?
I don't
no.
I don't know. So how have you been, man? It's been like a few years, I think, since we've seen each other
Has
in
been.
person,
It's
right?
been. I've been good. I have kids. They both keep you young and make you feel very old. And you know, I've been back in public service. I was in Wayne County leading health, human, veteran services for the past couple of years. Really enjoyed that work. Got to do some really fun, really important work. We eliminated medical debt. We built an air quality monitoring system, 100 air quality monitors, so you get real-time information about the air you're breathing. We built a program to provide new small businesses with 3 months of free health insurance. We put Narcan, so life-saving anti-overdose medication, in vending machines in 100 locations. Eliminated $700 million in medical debt. So really enjoyed that work.
You did this, and you had kids as well.
And I had kids. I
So
did this
why
because
do
I
you
had kids.
why do you look younger?
I
than
know.
Last
That's what I'm
time?
saying.
You
How
look.
old
I'm
are
telling
you? You know what it
you,
is?
How old
You
are
look
you?
young.
COVID.
You look younger than last time I saw you, which was like 5 years ago. 4
Yeah,
years
so
ago?
I turned 40 on Friday. 41 on Friday.
Does
Oh,
Ozempic
41 on
help with
Friday.
age too?
No, you know what it is? I built a gym in the basement during COVID. So like during COVID, I think all of us were like itching for a workout. So
Yeah.
I have a real weird history with fitness. Like I played lacrosse in college, and when the time I
Lacrosse?
finished, I know this. Like,
Are you like the first Arab to ever
I
play
might
lacrosse?
be actually.
You call me white. You called me white. This guy called me white every day.
Wait a
That's
minute.
white,
Do you have
bro.
some lacrosse? What
I'm
do they call
impressed.
them? The little broomsticks? What are they?
The lacrosse sticks.
Okay, do you have one in your trunk right now?
I don't have one in the trunk, but pretty close in the garage. So, but like by the end of college, I just didn't want to work out at all. Right, I was in the best shape of my life, man. I was like incredible shape, and then I was just like, I'm done with this. So I gained like 80 pounds in med school.
Damn.
I know. It's like I was like, I'm learning about medicine and then going the wrong way. Like this is not great. And it's been a journey to like getting back into fitness. But COVID, I couldn't do anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this seriously. So I started buying like used gym equipment, and I built like version 1.0 of a garage gym.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 2021, we actually bought a house because my 2-year-old was getting old enough that we're like the apartment we were in was just too small. And so we built a basement gym, and guess what? my desi wife, okay, who never played sports at all growing up, she's deadlifting 1.5x body weight for reps.
Damn.
I know. That's like my best athletic accomplishment is my wife.
Wow.
I'm always like, yeah, whatever, but like my wife though.
Hey,
all right,
listen,
you should
bro.
see her.
So she could deadlift you now.
She can. I'm a little bit more than 1.5x body weight.
The way it happened was the way the math works.
No, but she's like deadlifting. I think she probably could deadlift me one time.
Wow, that's
You know what I
He
mean?
said once.
And if I ever did die, she would probably have to deadlift me
Hell
one
yeah,
time.
there you
So,
go. That's what you need.
you know,
That's all you need. That's all you need.
But it's been fun to watch, and I'll tell you, like, it's gotten us all on a bit of a fitness kick. So I'm grateful for it. So the last time when I ran, I was probably about 40 pounds up from where I am now. And I'll tell you, like, on this campaign, one of the big differences is just that having sort of fitness as a built part of my life has just been a great place to sort of like bury all the deep, profound frustrations that come with running for office. So I've been really grateful for it.
So I was not lying. I was not lying. You do look different. You're 40 pounds less than last time I saw
It
you.
looks good, bro.
Yeah, you guys are trying to make me feel bad.
Thank you.
I'd vote for you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you look great, brother.
I mean, listen, like I'm playing to a lot of different demos. And, you got to use what you got.
That's hilarious, dude. All right, so I got a question for you.
As long as my wife could come in, she'd be like, "Listen, I deadlift 1.5x body weight for reps, so don't mess with me."
Listen, we're scared of your wife at this point.
100%, brother.
I've been scared of my wife for 20 years.
Yeah, man. I'm not trying to mess with your wife, bro. I don't want no problems. But yeah, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a beautiful but also scary Arabi mother. You know, Allah yarhamha, she passed away. And he has a Desi mom that also had passed away.
Very scary but wonderful woman.
And you have a white mother.
I have two moms.
Oh, interesting.
So my parents had me, got divorced, remarried.
Okay.
So my stepmom raised me from when I was 3.
So your mother is
My mother is Egyptian.
okay. So you're like full Arab.
Wow.
I'm 100%.
I didn't know that.
Go.
Right? And then I was raised by my stepmom and my dad. So I just sort of think about it as having two moms.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Brother,
both of them had a
we
huge
have-
impact on me. So
We
That's
have so
amazing.
many questions for you.
So wait. First, what's your stepmother's name?
Jackie.
Jackie. So please tell me Jackie pulled your ear once or like slapped you across.
You know what I did get? I got the shahata a couple times. I was like, oh, I thought this was like an Arab thing, but really what it is it's an automatic response to parenting an Arab son.
Yes. There you go, dude.
I was like, the mechanism of action was off. I figured it out.
That was good.
Dude, Jackie, we love you. We love you, Jackie. Thank you for, you know.
She
us
like
Arab
picks up the
kids.
shahata. يخرب بيتك يخرب بيت الرباك. I'm like, what? I didn't know you knew those words.
I know what's going on here, dude. That's so funny.
So in Arab culture, there's this tongue-in-cheek. It's actually very poetic. But when your parents get real mad at you, they curse themselves through you. So they'll be like, may God break the house of the person who raised you.
Yes.
Which for like every smart-tongued Arab kid, you're just like, but that's you though.
And you usually get hit right after. We've all experienced that same exact scenario. Interesting.
The other one is Yalana Book is like, damn your father.
Yes. Like he'll cuss himself out right in front of you, and then, you know?
I love it, man.
But it's because
I
of
love
you.
the Arabs.
Yeah,
No,
so,
I
so
love 'em.
you actually got to experience the full Arab lifestyle.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I like, you know. So the other thing my parents would do is they ship me off to Egypt in the summers. Because, you know, my dad didn't want me to not know
Arabic.
where he came from
Yeah.
and not know Arabic and not know the culture. So literally, like, you know, they would send me with whatever family was going.
Wow.
Just get
And
that
just-
out of here. Go.
And like sometimes before school was even over, right? It's like because it took us their cheaper, right? Like everybody's
Wow.
going before school's over. So
Yeah.
some random family in the neighborhood, you know, in the community, they're going to Egypt, and I just go. And then like I remember, you know, just sort of walking out of the airport and like there's my family, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a while. So for like 4 months I'd be out there, and my dad is mainly I'd stay with my dad's family, and my dad's family is extremely working class. So my grandmother never got to go to school. She was illiterate. My grandfather sold vegetables in a fish market. And so I'd be in that 1-bedroom apartment where my dad grew up, you know, with all my aunts and uncles, my cousins, everybody. And so I got that experience. It was fascinating because like most of the Egyptian Americans who are here come from a bit of money, right? So they'd be like, oh, we hung out at the villa. I was like, I hung out at the market.
Yeah.
I think we had, you got to go to Egypt. I went to Masr, Okay.
Two different.
Yeah,
there's
two
completely
very different places.
Yeah.
Damn.
Interesting. So I can tell because your Arabic is really, really good. So
My Arabic is like marginal, man. I sound like a 6th grade street boy.
well, it's still like I could tell that you know a little bit of Arabic.
I've been around, but
Yeah.
but that's the funny thing is that like in English, I generally pride myself on having pretty good language skills, and then people who know me well, like when I start speaking Arabic, they're like, I'm like metamorphed.
Yeah, dude.
You went from being a pretty erudite guy to being a 6th grade street boy.
That's my life, brother. That's my life. When I go to Pakistan, that's my life.
You know how it is, right? Because you get
I do.
stunted.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I mean, I didn't go to school there. I didn't like
Yes.
learn classical, and so
Well, listen, you guys, both of your English, like the way you speak, is great. But I think that he has you beat.
I think so, too.
His Desi Urdu is.
Yeah, it's not as good. They do think I'm slightly retarded in Pakistan.
So I'll tell you, my
Slightly.
wife's from a village where they speak an unwritten dialect.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm sitting here like, not knowing anything about Desi culture, getting to know this Desi girl. I'm like, oh, like the cultural like experience is going to be great. And then I find out that she's from a village where they speak an unwritten dialect. I'm like, I'm doing all this work to learn a language that I can speak with 10,000 people. Right. And then I can't even write it. So like, there's no way to learn it. I just have to listen.
No.
And then the other thing is when there's a culture of not knowing the language, like there's not a culture of teaching the language, right? Most languages are like, oh, okay, we know how to deal with foreigners. Like, let's just teach you the basics, and oh, here's the book you can read. In their village, there aren't foreigners, right? So like, what they do when you try and learn the language is just speak it fast and then laugh at you. I'm like, this is deeply counterproductive. Like, I'm just trying, but like, I got to the point now where like, I've been to the village I think 4 times. So I'm hungry, I'm full, I need to go to the bathroom.
well, you
Let's
need to
say
say
some
it.
of these
You need to
words,
say it,
man.
brother.
What is it?
Don't mess it up now.
I know, man. I'm like the whole village is sitting there being
Hold on,
like, what's he gonna say?
They're gonna cancel you, bro.
Do
The village
you
is gonna
think
cancel you.
that me and him can actually communicate with one another in Urdu or Hindi?
No.
Almost definitely not. The words are like completely different.
Okay.
Like if I was gonna say I'm full, I'd say port laglishe.
I don't know what the hell that
Listen,
is.
hey, but it sounded.
Yeah, it sounded
like,
amazing.
Sounded good,
Yeah,
right?
he said the
Sounded good.
port lagmi, like the.
Port
Wow.
laglishe. You got it.
Okay, so now.
And
I gotta-
normally you can also like even if you don't know what you're saying, you're just like, and people are like, got it.
Okay.
Get it. He's full. In fact,
Okay.
he was just telling me that he's upset about the weather.
So, how did you end up meeting a Desi girl in Michigan?
College, man. We met freshman year on the Diag at the University of Michigan.
Oh my God,
Oh,
that's
wow.
like every story of every Desi kid that I grew up with.
Only the
Whether
smart
what-
ones, though.
Yeah, only the smart ones. That's right. You met on the Diag?
On the Diag. It was like, and I was like, I met her, and I was like, I'm gonna marry that girl.
Wow.
You serious? That fast?
That fast. I just knew.
Okay. What was it?
Yeah.
What
I mean, that's
made
very
you say,
interesting. I've
"I'm
never
gonna
had
marry
that
this
with
girl"?
anyone. I'm trying to have that. Like that's the one.
Honestly, so there are a couple things. Number one, she was not interested in me, and I was like, that's
okay.
interesting,
He likes the game.
right? Like
Okay.
because like in college, I'm asked, your boy had some skills.
Oh.
Okay.
He pulls
All
up
right.
a lacrosse stick.
Wow.
Like, hey.
I mean,
This is gonna be a great interview. A great interview.
So in college, I mean, like I was just like, oh, you're not actually interested in me. This is interesting. Like I could tell, like you're not actually trying to flirt with me. Number one. Number two, I was like, okay, like things are in the right place. Like great. And then we, you know what it was is she just every time she opened her mouth, she had something insightful and like goodwill to share. You know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah.
what you're saying is both like founded in a good place and is smart. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I like that. And
yeah, positive.
yeah, positive, trying to like build people up, like just blissfully unaware of herself in the sense of like, not we have this term in Arabic, shayfa halha, right? It's like you see yourself. It wasn't that way at all. Very humble. I was like, I like you.
And then
Wow.
did you have like a pretty cool like hijab style that you were kind of?
No, like super dorky, man. Like honestly, sometimes I still rag on her. I'm like,
That's hilarious.
She's a hijabbi. She wears a
she wears
hijab.
hijab, yeah.
Amazing.
Listen, man, that's
Amazing.
beautiful though.
So, alhamdulillah. I mean, at the end of the day, I was like, also, it's funny because then I told my dad, I was like, I met who I'm going to marry. He's like, are you sure? I was like, I'm sure. And he was like,
Wow.
okay, so tell me about her. I was like, well, she's Desi. And he's like, well, you want to marry outside the culture? I was like, you're talking, bro?
I know.
I
Wow.
was like, wait a second.
Wow.
He's like, let me take 3 steps back.
Yeah, you called them out. I love it.
Impressive.
Listen, I thought you were gonna give us like a corny answer for why you met, but
Yeah, it's a
sounded
very-
No, she was just a really
man.
good person.
I love it.
She was a really good person who also like wasn't trying to
Do too
impress me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like she just was a really authentic and very good person.
That's
and
amazing.
I also am like, I'm not indecisive about things. So I was like, that's the one.
Wow.
And I talked to my dad was like, you should wait, this and that. I was like, I will not wait. He was like, so it's funny because it's like the best, worst decision I ever made. Sometimes as like, as a 41-year-old now, I'm always like, where were the adults? I was 21. She was 19.
Oh,
You
damn.
guys have been married for that
we got
long?
married. We got married
That's,
some
hey,
20 years
that's
ago.
the most Arab shit you said this whole entire
I know.
conversation.
Wow.
21-year-old married.
I was 21. She was 19.
Wow.
The perfect age.
But it's funny because it's like, I kind of knew. And it's funny because now I sit down with my dad. And, you like rag on your parents sometimes. They don't get it, whatever. I sat with my dad. I was like, Baba, like, what were you thinking? He was like, I know you. I was like, and? He's like, what would you have done if I said no? I was like, I'd have married that girl despite you.
Yeah,
he's like, okay, so I know that about you. So what I said was, okay, if this is the one you think you want to marry, just make sure you're making a good decision, and I will like do that. I was like, hey man, thanks for seeing me.
Yeah,
21.
dude, my dad had never. That's not my dad at all. You gotta, mashallah, man.
And then alhamdulillah, when we said we were gonna do it, like my dad was like, okay, what's the next step? Like, what are we gonna do? Like, we gotta, we're gonna talk to the family, like get to know them, and make sure that this is a thing that everybody's cool with. And her family was amazingly gracious. I have the best in-laws in the world, truly the best in-laws in the world. And I've just been really, really blessed. We've got two incredible girls, and their dad is a bit suspect, but their mom is on point.
That's
And,
incredible.
So the question now is, did you have an Arabi wedding or a Desi,
Bro.
like seven event type
First of all,
wedding?
there were two. Okay, wedding one had 215 people. That was the small one.
Oh, okay.
The big one had 800 people.
Oh,
Like
damn.
85% of whom I had never met before.
And they're all
Yeah.
Desi.
They're all like, well, everything, right? Like everybody. That's the thing. And then then there was like a reception in the village.
Oh,
There was a lot of wedding.
God.
A lot of wedding. And
Wow.
like at 21, you're kind of an idiot, and also you like haven't made your life friends here. You know what I mean? So it's interesting because like we've gone and sort of grown together, and we always joke about potentially doing like a sort of like a 20-year or 25-year, like where we invite the people like who are really big parts of our lives. And then I went and ran for Senate, so there's that.
Yeah, you maybe wait like another.
It's gonna
10
take him a
years.
little
I'm
more
like,
time.
well, how about maybe a 30-year?
Yeah, let's do the 30 one.
Make sure we're serious about this.
It's amazing, bro. So I have a question for you because Najam, our partner,
Of course.
so his daughter married. So they're South Indian, and his daughter married his daughter married a Lebanese guy,
Okay.
really amazing guy named Hassan. So I got to ask you a question. Between the two cultures, what is the biggest difference that you've seen now that because I didn't know you were married for 20 years, so you're in it.
Yeah,
I've
he's pretty
been
much
in it,
Desi.
man.
Yeah, you're
Like,
Desi.
I'm like honorary Indian.
You are. I had no
I
idea.
feel like I feel like I'm honorary. That's a really good question. Nobody's ever asked me before. There is a patience in Indian culture that I only really appreciated when I went to India, right? And it's because you're surrounded by a billion people.
Yeah.
And so nothing ever happens fast,
Yeah.
right? And there's there's Arab culture, and then there's like sub-Arab cultures. And Abdullah will tell you, like, Egyptian culture is a very particular culture. We are a very exuberant people. It's funny, like, people are always like, oh, you got a lot of personality. I'm like, for an Egyptian, I'm like about average.
Ajmal, their catchphrase is Masrum bid-dunya, which is like Egypt is the mother of the world.
Wow.
Yeah, that's-
okay. That's
that's
personality
Egypt,
for
yes.
sure. Okay. All right.
And then in India, they're like,
It doesn't. No problem.
Everything's okay. No,
It's fine.
No problem.
and so there's just
Go.
like a patience about Indian culture, which I really appreciate. And then there's this exuberance and intensity about Egyptian culture. And it's fascinating actually watching my daughters make sense of the two.
Yeah.
Right? Because like they're ethnically half Indian, ethnically half Egyptian, 100% American. And they're trying to make sense of this like hodgepodge of family. And my daughter's, my eldest daughter is about to turn 8. And she's now like, this has all been norm for her, but she's now starting to realize that her normal is not most people's normal. Right. So she has great grandpa, who she calls Papa, and Gigi, her great grandmother, Jan and Judy. She's got Giddu and Grandma and Teta and Ma and Bapa.
Wow.
All of them, her grandparents and great grandparents. None of whom share a background. Except for, right, Giddu and Teta, who've been divorced
Right.
since her father was 3,
Wow.
and Ma and Bapa. from the tiny village in India.
Yeah.
And so like it's interesting because she's starting to like read the cultures and understand how to code switch across them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then also be able to sort of understand like what's normative here. So Gigi and Papa, Jan and Judy, are normative here, but not necessarily normative in our family.
Yeah.
And she's learning how to sort of talk, but not just talk, but like also motion, and also
Right.
like understand sort of like what emotions are going to get read and which ones are going to be like misunderstood. And it's fascinating, right? Because we do all this work, you know, naturally. Like all of us grew up, is when you're like talking to folks in the community versus talking to folks out at school, there's a code switching that you naturally do, right?
100%. Yeah.
And I grew up code switching naturally because like in my own house, I had Baba and Mom, right? And like sometimes I'd have to code translate. I'm like, this is not what he meant. Okay? Like, he meant this. And it was like, this is what she's trying to say to you, right? But watching my daughter sort of assimilate all that, like across 3 cultures, has been really fascinating. And sometimes like she's making plain as she's learning some of the things that I had never actually had to think about. Like they were just natural, but I never had to think about them. And so now she asks me these questions and I'm like, damn, that's a good question. Like that is a really good question. And I appreciate you understanding this. And it also, I think it makes her somebody who is curious about people, which I'm really grateful for, right?
Thanks, yeah.
Because now she meets people who are even outside of any of these 3 cultures, right? And she's very curious about trying to understand, okay, so like what is cultural norm here? What are the things that are valued here? How do people interact with each other here? And she picks it up quickly, right? So, you know, when you're in the Black community, when you talk to a Black elder, it's Mr. and Miss, or Mrs. It's never first name, right? And, you know, in white culture, it's first name. In Arab culture, it's Ammu and Khaldu, right? In Desi culture, it's auntie and uncle, right? And so she picked it up really quickly. And I was just like, okay, like, all right, you're starting to understand that like the things that are similar are actually a lot bigger than the things that are different. And your job is just to figure out how to communicate the thing that's on your heart to folks in the language that they'll understand, right? And that's fun. That's like, I think that's the essence of like joy, right? Of like human joy is being able to like communicate an idea or a feeling. It's that moment you're like out and you travel abroad and you try some food and you see the waiter or whoever else that fed you that food waiting for your reaction and you try and you smile. Like that feeling, that you doesn't have to be taught, right? Everybody kind of gets that.
Yeah, of course.
And those are the things that I think are like when you pick those things up, they're amazing. So watching her sort of experience that across these cultures and learn how to communicate across the cultures has been fun.
This is your eldest.
This is my eldest. Yeah.
Okay. So it's amazing because it sounds like your daughters are truly Egyptian, truly Desi, Indian, truly American. Do you find that they gravitate towards one or the other? Like just in general, like I'm so curious because I don't know very many.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Three different cultures.
Yeah. Like where, or do they gravitate towards different things at different times?
Different things. It's like different. It's different feels. So my Emily is like, from her like in the passion in her like soul, she's like very Egyptian. Just like feels her feelings.
Yeah.
I want to know what that really means. Like what does that translate
That means
into?
she got sass.
Yes.
But
She's got sass.
She got sass.
Got it.
And from a like food preferences, Desi.
I think we all agree on that.
Yeah,
Bro, he's
Desi.
like
Desi.
this guy's
Desi
Desi
food- when it comes
for
to
sure,
food,
bro.
phenomenal.
Yeah, this
I
guy's-
gotta give it.
Here's
to
the funny
him.
thing about it though. Growing up for me, like I desperately wanted to have American classics in the American way. Right? So like my dad, he puts it,
You see how I said in the American way?
no, but like,
Could've always tried to
yeah,
do
like
this.
you know how it is, man.
Yeah,
Kufta
totally.
in a bun. I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
that's not a hamburger.
This is just kufta. It's not.
That's a lie.
Yes,
that's a lie.
and-
That's what started your political career, buddy. That's what happened right there.
He's like,
That's a
listen, we want
lie.
our burgers
You
made the
cannot put a
American
shami
way.
Burgers
kebab.
wrong.
No.
Listen, this is.
Oh man, it's so
No,
true,
I
though,
do
The
dude.
kufta lobby,
Bro, my
buying
dad,
off
does it.
everyone.
My dad takes Chick-fil-A sandwiches out of the bun and puts them in the Iraqi like football
Does he
bread.
call it Sheikh Fadeh?
Yeah, bro. And I'm like, Bubba, what are you doing? It comes with this bun because you know it works.
To be fair though, like he's right though. Like that
It is
bread is
pretty-
phenomenal.
It
And I'm
is.
just wondering if you haven't like why haven't you just called it Sheikh Filet? It's
Listen,
there, it's right there, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it'd be delicious.
I mean,
But
we
have
might
you?
need to start it up. You know.
so I was
what I'm
talking to a guy who lived up north in Marquette,
Okay.
UP, and he used to make like a Arabi style pasty. You know what a pasty is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a little thing they stuff it in, right?
Yes, it's like a you know what it is? It's kind of like a manusha.
Yeah, fatira.
But it's more like with pie dough, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's got like mincemeat, but it's like hamburger.
Okay.
Which I'm like, bro, you put some 7 Spice in there, it'd be amazing, right? And I'm like, bro, you could like go and start this up north Arabi fusion, call it Besti, right? I think Besti would be amazing.
That's actually funny.
Right? Like
We might steal that for Crest on a nice day, bro.
Dude, bestie.
Yeah, that's good.
Have a Besti.
Come
That's
on,
good.
man. The bestie is the best.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do it, bro.
So I like she's I mean they really are just like they're this sort of emergent phenomenon of all of these things. But like for me, I wanted a burger. I wanted like pizza. I wanted fried chicken. I still to this day like we've perfected all of these foods and I make them and like I want Moss food. This doesn't have the charwot is the word for gravy. I think you guys call it salin.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, this doesn't have any charwot. I was like, what are you trying to say? She's like, I don't like it. So I was like, this is like perfectly salted. You don't understand. It's like perfectly salted, like perfectly laced smash burger. She's like, this is boring.
Wow.
I'm like, and the funny thing about it is like, I'm deep down inside, I'm like, she's right.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. Very true. It's weird because all those weird things that we thought were imitation, like burgers and stuff, they're all happening now.
I
like
know. Everyone sells them as fusion.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Fusion kebab sandwiches. Like, bro, we were eating that in 1977.
At the house.
And we hated it. And they were dry.
I will tell you this though, man. Have you ever had food?
Yeah. Dude, this
Okay.
this guy ate a lot of food. We were just in Saudi Arabia.
Okay. So you
I
had a lot of food.
Oh, and it was delicious.
All right. So let me tell you my food story because I'm like still.
You guys call it
We have ta'amiyya for falafel.
Okay,
Food is like food.
Food is food. Okay.
And so my mom, right? So I was raised by my stepmom, who, in a lot of ways, like folks will sometimes ask me, especially in our community, like, "Yo, how are you like so comfortable just talking to everybody?" I'm like, "Well, I grew up talking to everybody."
Mm-hmm.
But my mom also, like, she understood that there was this sort of sense of like, you know, fear of how I would be received, and she would always be like, "You're just as good as everyone else. You're just as capable as everyone else. Don't you ever let anybody tell you you're anything less." I'm really grateful for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of my confidence comes from her.
Arab
right?
moms usually don't say that.
No, she's like, you're less than everyone. You're like, I got the best grade. She's like, must have been a mistake. But I remember, right? She also was like very, she was like trying to get me to like declare my culture, right?
Nice.
And my dad makes food on a Sunday morning, and my dad's food is like pungent Masri food, right? Like it's like full of cumin. It's got all kinds of smell, all kinds of taste. And there's a little bit left. She's like, you could take this to lunch tomorrow. I was like, absolutely not. she's like, no, like you should take it in a sandwich. I was like, no, I'm good. She's like, no, you were going to take this to lunch. I was like, I'm not. And so I like make a sandwich. All right. I'm ready to go. I'm on my way to school. And at this point I lived for 4 years in like most of my elementary years in Florida. Okay. South Florida. And like your lockers are outside.
Okay.
And it's like August, and so your sandwich is baking in the sun.
Oh God.
no.
So like,
Oh God.
I take my lunch, put it in my locker. Comes lunchtime, all right, and I like as soon as I open the locker, I'm like,
Oh no.
she had taken my sandwich out,
Oh no.
which was a pedestrian peanut butter and jelly, okay,
Oh God.
which would have been fine, and she gives me a pita with food, and the food had splurged out of the bag,
God.
right? So it's like in the bottom of the bag with like half a pita.
Oh
I'm
God.
like, oh my God.
All the kids are like, look, Abdul
Exactly.
shit.
So here's the crazy thing. Exactly, right? Kid named Frankie. He's like, Abdul's got a turd sandwich.
Oh God, turd sandwich. That's even better. Bro.
That's a great slogan, by the way. It's a great slogan.
But here's the crazy thing, okay? There's a place called the Fava Pot in Washington, D.C. Frankie, I've stayed in touch with Frankie, okay?
This is the kid that said you had a
Yes.
turd
Turd
sandwich.
sandwich.
Turd sandwich, kid, right?
So there's a particular kind of liver that Egyptians make. And it's liver with cumin, and there are very few places you can get it in America. It reminds me of my grandmother. And whenever I can get it, I go get it. I have it for breakfast. So I go to the Fava Pot, right? I happen to be DC. And guess who's eating food? Fava
Oh.
Pot. I was like, Frankie, how's your turd sandwich?
Wow.
He's like, what are you talking about? This is full. I'm like,
Wow.
Oh, really? It's full.
I was like, oh, it's full now, huh?
Oh, okay.
It's like full Mudamass.
Mudamass.
Full
Wow.
Mudamass.
Oh my
I was
God.
like,
That's hilarious, dude.
Dude.
Yeah, full.
I was impressed. I was actually very impressed.
Food
with
is
the
delicious.
It was delicious.
It is, but it also like when it goes in, it smells bad. When it comes out, it smells even worse. You know, so it's just,
not the right. Listen, it is not the right thing to eat when there is an Iraqi, a Pakistani, and an Indian on an international trip together in close quarters.
No,
It's not good. You want to stay away from it as much as
I
possible.
will say though, man, if you could imagine like food made Indian,
yes.
like you could
Yeah.
imagine
Yeah,
some like
The
extra
spices,
spice.
yeah, yeah.
Well, you've
That's
had
basically
dal.
dal. Yeah,
There
exactly.
you go. You've had dal. I mean,
No, but
dal
dal
great.
is like adas, though. It's like lentils.
Yeah,
right?
dal is
But
lentil. Your fool is a bean, right?
Mhm.
Food.
It's
fool
fava
is like
bean.
fool. I think is if Mexican refried beans fell in love with dal and had a baby, you get fool.
This is pretty good.
That's what I think
pretty
fool
good.
is. That's what I thought after trying it.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was shocked at how good it was. You just
It's
eat it on its own
And
with
there's
some
different.
amazing
You
bread.
know, there's like the liquidy, watery, and then
Mhm.
there's like the viscous, thicker. You know. More.
Yeah.
There's the beans are crushed. There's the beans are like left alone.
Yep. It was delicious. It was incredible. Actually, I've gotten a love for Arabic food because we've been eating a lot more with him, especially in the Dearborn area. They've got like the Dearborn pizzas during
Yeah.
Ramadan and like
Dearborn
stuff-
is like a gift, man.
Yeah, it is.
No, yeah, and
It
that's
is.
what people don't like. You know, it's getting a lot of heat. You know, on social media and online, and I'm just like, bro, if anyone
Yeah.
in America comes to Dearborn
Mhm.
and tries just one restaurant, just one, it doesn't even have to be the best one.
Nah, man.
You'll change your mind.
Go to the
completely.
first one you like. Once you
Yeah,
get to
yeah.
Dearborn City
Yeah,
Limits,
literally. Just
stop
go.
at the first Arabi restaurant you go to. It's a revelation,
And
man.
that's it. You're
Yeah.
done.
Okay, I got a test for you right now because I found there's two people in this world. There's one type like me when I go to Iraqi, Iraqi kebab on Warren,
Of course.
where you squeeze the
Oh
kebab.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's like 50% fat.
Yeah. So there's half the people that's amazing, and the other half are, oh, that's too greasy. What are you? Do you like that Iraqi kebab? or
That's
you like-
amazing, and I feel terrible about myself for the rest of the day.
There you go.
I'm like, I love this so much.
That's it. There's,
God.
so
There go my
they
macros.
slide. They just slide down your throat.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
You
and
don't
they-
have to chew. Like
No.
it's just like squeeze out. It's like,
Just the moisture just.
Is this a good advertisement for them?
I
I
guess
think.
so.
Look, I think it's
Listen.
the best kebab I've ever
I
had
mean,
in my
it's
life.
delicious.
It is.
It's awful for you.
It is.
but
What lubricates everything on the inside.
truly, I mean, like
It really does.
you're good to go.
Fucking WD-40, bro. That's what
Yes,
it is.
yes.
That's the oil that they use.
I had I had Justin and Yolanda used to work with me at Exxodus Pictures, and one day I brought in the kebabs, and they started eating like, wow, these are delicious. And about 20 minutes later, I'm like, so you guys want to bring them in again next time? And they're like, no.
I think
No.
I've had my fill for the rest
Yeah,
of
no, they never. It took like 5 minutes for it to go through the system, and they were like, I'm never gonna eat this
I
again.
will say, like, as an Iraqi myself, I feel like we don't have good representation of our food.
No, you don't.
Like the restaurants that exist that are Iraqi, even overseas, they don't hit.
I will say, man, have you been to some of the places in Sterling Heights?
Yeah, so those are the better ones.
Yeah,
but
they're
they're
still not- yeah, yeah.
not like if you were to taste my aunt's dishes in Iraq or my sister,
yeah.
like that's real Iraqi food.
Yeah.
And I feel like the restaurants just they're not getting it right.
I will tell you, man,
It's kind of generic, and it pisses me off.
Mesgoof,
Mm.
phenomenal.
You've never had mesgoof, have you?
I don't
Fish?
know what it.
Big
No,
fish that
no,
they-
never.
It's
Yeah.
like it is. If you like seafood, it's phenomenal.
So I'm gonna say something a little offensive.
Okay.
It's Egyptian food.
Yeah.
Egyptian
بص-
food.
بص.
بص هنا.
انت هلا.
والله أنا أقول لك إيه, the Egyptian food is not the best.
Actually, honestly, you're right. Because
Yes!
most
Yeah.
Masris hate when I say this.
Oh yeah.
I'll say this, okay? I try to be objective. I'm a scientist.
I love
it's,
it.
it's part of who I am.
Yes,
Our ta'miyya is the best.
I agree.
There
It's
is not
really good.
like the falafel that's made out of like it's just not as good. Our ta'miyya is the best.
Tamia is falafel in Egyptian.
Okay.
So it's like, but here's the difference. Most falafel you've had here is
Mhm.
made with chickpeas.
Chickpeas.
Hummus.
Yeah.
Our falafel is made with food,
Mhm.
Oh.
which is why. And then they have
different
the
color.
kind that you can put like shatta in, which is like spice.
Okay.
And so it's like imagine a spiced,
Okay.
more flavorful version that's
Yep.
larger. That's ours. It's the best.
Oh,
And
yeah.
actually, interestingly, falafel probably started in Egypt.
Oh.
Uh-oh,
and
here we go with this
All right.
No, no,
conversation.
no, look.
Now
It's
that
called
Asians
retconning.
reckon, no, it's actually from
It's
India.
called
Okay, we started
retconning.
everything.
All
No,
right.
no, Pakistan.
Oh,
I
these
got
guys
another one for you,
always-
though.
Yeah.
Kushari. You had
Okay,
kushari before?
yes.
It's like the street food of Egypt. Okay.
It's for the hood.
It is
Okay.
like it's like you get it for like $3, right, or 3 guinea, right, three Egyptian pounds. You
Which
get
is
it
like 10
anywhere.
cents.
It's like super cheap. It's rice with lentils, with pasta, with chickpeas, all covered in hot sauce and fried onions, and a little bit of da'a, which is like vinegar sauce. It's delicious. But here's the interesting thing about it: kushari. What does that sound like in your language? That's also a food.
Khichdi.
Yes. So interestingly, kushari was the idea of kushari was brought by British soldiers who wanted to eat it in Egypt and said, we want khichdi. And the Egyptians are like, oh, you know,
الكشري ده.
ايه كشري ده خد شوية عدس رز والعدس.
That's
So
hilarious.
anyway, they invented this food that they called kushari off of the idea of khichdi.
Wow.
Yeah,
Look
but
at
that's
you.
like
See, now you can finally
bro,
take something, bro. Take it.
I just learned a lot.
But
I
like-
think you need to run for president instead of Senate, brother, because
Like,
I'm
kushari
actually
for all.
learning. I'm learning a lot from you right now, brother.
But here's the thing. Here's the interesting thing. The other thing we do better than anyone else is our in Alexandria, the seafood is phenomenal.
Yeah, I've had the seafood. in
Those are the three
Alexandria.
things we do well. The rest of it, like the whole
Yeah.
like rabbits with molokhia, I'm like the rabbits with the food the rabbit ate. No, I'm good. Like
It's not-
I'm
it's not a
cool.
good look. But yeah, they
Yeah.
have like a couple of
Half of
standout-
Egypt just disowned me, by the way.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
no, I will tell you
Thank
this.
God you're not running for anything Egyptian, bro. You would have lost everybody.
My Egyptian friends have told me the same thing. So I
Really?
I've never actually eaten Egyptian food before because every time I have a friend who's Egyptian, they're like, it's
just
okay.
not that good. It's not that
Yeah,
good.
it's not that
Yeah,
good.
like,
so they're
The
very,
classics are like just not that good. But kushari is phenomenal. You would
Okay.
enjoy it. Actually, there's a place called Egyptian Kitchen in Garden City and in Westland, and they do a good kushari.
okay.
We do a version of arayas called hawashi, which is pretty good. I really like it.
Arayas is like bread and meat, kind of like a fatira.
It's like
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like a meat sandwich basically.
Got it.
Um,
So is this why there are absolutely no Egyptian restaurants? I've never thought about this. Why are there no Egyptian restaurants? Is it because the food?
we got great jokes.
Hey, listen,
got great
they
music.
got a good entertainment industry. Like,
Yeah, like
they do.
1960s, 50s black and white movies. My mom used to watch them
Unbeatable.
every day.
Kulthum herself
yeah.
is like a international
Legends,
treasure.
legends,
Yeah,
legends.
Like best like entertainment industry in the Middle East by far. Egyptians also like if Egyptians are smart, they're really smart. If Egyptians are dumb, they're so dumb.
God, that's what we said, dude. That we were traveling through Arabia just now. We just came back, and that's literally what we said about every single place we went to. Right? If you're smart and you're good, you're like the smartest, best people in the world. But then if you're not, it goes down real.
The problem
fast.
is that like Egypt also has created a system where they empower the dumbest people.
Yeah.
To run the
Okay,
country.
bro,
Yeah.
did you see the Joe Rogan episode with the guy who is in charge of the Egyptology? Did you guys see that?
No,
Oh,
I need
bro.
to though. Like,
Listen,
It's pretty bad.
you are going to thank me. Go home today. Whatever you're doing at nighttime, just go watch that Joe Rogan episode because I think it defines what he just said. It's a guy who's been in charge of Egyptology and the pyramids for the past like 30 years.
oh, is it like what's his name? He's a famous guy.
yeah, famous.
Yeah.
And it was, bro. You got to watch
Was
it.
it like was it cringe? Like
It was. Would you say it's Joe Rogan's most cringy?
Yeah, like what the F is going on?
the
Yeah.
most cringy episode of Joe Rogan?
Yes,
Yeah, dude,
it
it's
is.
pretty bad.
Wow.
No, I'm not kidding you. And he's an Egyptian.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, like the conspiracy theories. Like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
takes
yeah.
it to a whole nother level. This guy.
yeah.
Okay. Oh wow.
You
All
have
right.
to watch it. And you're gonna thank. I want you to text me after you watch it and let me know because
I
you're gonna love it.
I remember one of my last trips alone to Egypt, I was in college. And I'll be honest with you, like my dad, so I was a bit of a troublemaker in high school. My dad really wanted me to like understand what life would have been like. So I was like, Baba, I want to go, I want to study Arabic. I want to spend some time in Egypt. And he was like, okay, I have a test for you. I was like, what's that? He's like, I'm going to let you live on what the average Egyptian lives on
Oh man,
for 4 months.
that's great.
Okay. And this is what made it even worse. We were supposed to have like housing, and we were supposed to be staying in an apartment for a guy, my dad's good friend's apartment. And it turns out that the landlord or the real estate agent was renting it from underneath this guy. So we didn't have housing. So we had to find a different place that was like 20 minutes away from our Arabic language institute. So now we're like down, and like my dad really wanted to like plant me. So like there was no like additional monies. It was like the money that was there. Like halfway through, at this point, I just started drinking the water, right? Which you're not supposed to do. Like I just dealt with like the bathroom situation. I'm like sitting here living on kushari. I lost like 40 pounds.
There you go.
Like I had to walk into, I went into this English language training institute. And I was like, y'all got to give me a job. I speak better English than anybody here.
Yeah.
They're like, sure, you do not have... I was like, I don't sound like this. Okay? Give me a job. All right? Like, so they actually found us some Egyptian trial lawyers who had taken a case in England and wanted to learn conversational English. So they'd pick us up. They'd pay us like 50 pounds, just have a conversation for two hours in English. And that would be it. We did that like 3 times a week. We ended up making good money. But like, man, so last day, I'm like, I'm sick and tired. I just need to go home. So I go to the airport 4 days ahead of my flight. Don't ask me why I did this. I was just like, I don't want to miss the flight. So
But that's a little too early, my boy.
So I end up going back, right? Because I'm like, the 4 days is much. But I end up going 24 hours in advance. I read the whole book, Roots, while I was waiting, right? I'm sitting here like just reading Roots, Alex Haley. I finally get there, and the guy's like, hey, to get in, is an Egyptian army guy.
Oh god.
He was like, what's your name? I was like, Abdurrahman Sayyid, which in Egypt is like Mike Smith. Okay?
Yes.
And he's looking on the flight manifest, and he's like, there are 4 Aya Sayyids. I was like, yes. Okay. He's like, which one are you? I was like, the first one. He's like, how do you know? I was like, how don't you know? He's like, oh, yeah, okay. I was like, bro. And he shows me the whole manifest. I was like, this is your job is security. You're not supposed to show me everybody on the flight, first of all. Second of all, they're all AL Sayyids. At some point, there's now no possible way of knowing which one it is. But I was like, man, Egypt. It's like, you know, and then you have some of the most brilliant folks that you meet, and the kindest, hardest people. Like, really, I will be forever grateful for the experiences I had there. You learn something about the human condition that I think in American life sometimes we're not so privy to the lives other people lead.
Yeah.
I think in you know, whenever you go back to any of these societies, the humanity of it all, like the carnal nature of it all, hits you. And there's both something euphoric about that, because I think we're meant to live among other people. There's also something that softens or should soften your heart to people's experiences. And everybody's living some version of that. We're just all living it alone here.
Just to jump on that, I feel like also seeing your family and you coming from America, I feel like they treat you a certain way that's just like, it feels like you get true love from people that have never really seen you before, and they really treat you like you're a king. You're like, what is going on here? So it is a beautiful experience. It is.
And I think your dad, you got to give him a lot of credit, because he was very smart for doing that. And my parents too, when they sent me back, went with them. You cannot replace those memories as a child, especially, and it builds a love. I have a love for Pakistan, even though I wasn't born there. I feel like I'm Pakistani still, and American as well. But I haven't. You know, it's funny. You have so many different parts of your culture, but it's real. It's not just you heard stories. You live there. So I always think about, you know, where we come from here, America. And I look back and I say, well, there's some things, you know, that the other parts of the world have that I would love that we could instill here. Yeah. What have you found in your travels that you would say America could gain from back home or anything like that?
Community.
Yeah.
I think the hardest part about American life right now is that we've been like deeply atomized, right? We're told that all the community we need is on a little computer on our hips. And that's not community. You don't feel that.
No.
I think people are desperate to feel something here.
Yeah.
And I think there, for all of the challenges that much massive humanity can bring, you're constantly enveloped in other people's humanity. It's like a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And I wish we had more of that. And I find myself, right, like, you know, the thing about being and living and engaging with other people is that it's inconvenient. It is. By its nature, it's inconvenient. But like, what is life about? Are we just trying to be like conveniently shuttled between one thing and the next, like never really feeling one another, never really like being a part of something bigger? Like, you go to any wedding back home, right? I mean, it's just like this just celebration of humanity.
It is.
Right? Or you just like the ability for people just to get together and shoot the shit, just like enjoy one another's company for like hours on end. Like, you live in those moments, right? And I feel like right now, like, think about what any social media is. It's the attempt to recreate that
100%
as delivered to you by some huge corporation that's monetizing your eyeballs and your eardrums. It's sad,
Absolutely.
man. And like, you can't replace that. And I think if you can create that kind of space, right, that's the best of living. And I wish we had more intentional effort to bring people together in those ways.
I honestly think that's one of the things that you are going to be part of in the future. I think it's a very intentional thing to actually try to create community. And I'll say, you had said that you had got to put effort, obviously. But one of the things about community and reaching out to people, it's like education. It's not convenient, but the rewards are incredible. So if you just think about it from a selfish point of view, which you really shouldn't, but if you do, if you work for that community for yourself, with friends, with community, with religion, whatever it is, sports, doesn't matter, you'll be paid back for the rest of your life.
Yeah. It also just feels good. You feel alive.
Yeah.
Like that emptiness that people are trying to fill with something, like you can fill it just with the presence of other people. And it's joyful. It's both like relaxing and rewarding. And then it also allows you to like build stuff that benefits everybody. You know what I mean?
Agree.
And I think the hard part of America right now is that, I did a town hall in healthcare in Pontiac yesterday. And there's a British gentleman. He was just like, maybe it's possible that Americans just are not community minded enough.
Yeah.
And it's something that, revisited in conversation since. And I just don't want to believe that.
Yeah.
Because I think that like the essence of our country is that we actually do come together and build things collectively.
We do.
The hard part is we've been oscillating between that instinct and the instinct to chase money.
Yeah.
And when you allow a few people to chase that much money, that money comes from somewhere. And it usually gets extracted from the rest of us.
Absolutely.
And so like you think about the worst things that our country does, whether it's sending bombs abroad to drop on children, right? And subsidizing genocide so that American weapons contractors can make more money.
Yeah.
Or it's the fact that we deny sick people health care to the point where 2/3 of anyone who gets cancer in this country goes into bankruptcy. All of that goes back to the money chase of a few very, very rich people. And like at some point, I'd rather live in community where people have the basic things they need than be in a country where a few people get to be billionaires and the rest of us get to suffer, right? Because our money is being misappropriated and we don't have the basic things we need and deserve. Like that really is it. You know what I mean? That's really what it comes down to.
Look, man, you have a very interesting, I think, viewpoint for all Americans because you truly embody, just straight up America, white America, Egyptian American, Indian American. You grew up in Michigan mostly, right? So yeah. I think, man, you can be part of the solution for that 100%. I hope that you get to be able to do that as well. And I think we have to have a longer discussion because I think we need to get into this stuff. So we should come back and do this again. My friend, honestly, it has been an amazing, amazing pleasure. I think this has been a very, very short discussion. So we got to do this again.
Look forward to it.
But
I appreciate you.
Let's talk about more stuff. To be honest with you, this was more exciting and interesting than I thought it was going to be. This is a fantastic discussion.
I think we actually got a little more of your personal side, and I think that's something that I personally wanted to see, and I think that you're one of us, man. And I mean, it's
at the end of the day, right? Like you do a lot of interviews in this work, and I think a lot of politicians don't want to show you who they are because they're afraid of who they are.
Yeah,
I know who I am, and part of me is just like, look, at the end of the day, I'm putting myself out there. I'm trying to earn people's votes to try and do some really good things for folks. I just think that the more of yourself that you're willing to show people, the better they understand you. Like it's one thing to say what you want to do, but people need to understand why. Like why do you want to do it? Why do you think that we should all have healthcare? Why do you think that we shouldn't send our money over there to foreign militaries, right? And and I think that why is founded in your humanity, in your story. So I always appreciate opportunities to come and share that. It's also a lot more fun. You know what I mean? It's like talking point.
Yeah.
This
is the way to go for this is the way to go for the future because I think sincerity and who you really are is, to be honest with you, what people want to see moving forward. So we appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys. Look, this is better than Rogan. Apparently Egyptians don't have a good history on Joe Rogan.
We need to change that, Abdul. Please be the next Egyptian on Rogan. So you can fix it up.
We'll be done with this cough by then.
We hopefully have a little bit more production value than Rogan.
Yeah,
but
that's not hard.
It's not hard.
That's not hard.
Exactly. So,
and also way better haircuts to be fair.
I'm dead.
I love it.
I love it, man. You're awesome.
Habibi, thank you so
Let's
much.
do it again real soon. Okay?
I look forward to it, and thank you for the shay. Thank you for the great conversation. I appreciate you guys. You all have been leading when it comes to being able to share in the culture and to add a little more spice. So keep it up, and I look forward to sharing the journey alongside with you guys.
And we're gonna get you on Crestar and the Night Stallion after you win. Okay?
As long as you don't make me be like some seedy politician character.
That's what
Damn!
I knew that's what you were gonna do to me. I'm like,
you played that role really well, dude.
the city is burning. Where are Crestar and the Night Stallion?
He's good.
He's good.
Listen, you're in, brother. You're in.
Listen,
I love
guys,
it. I love it.
All my followers, if you live in Michigan, please vote for Abdul. He's gonna make a big difference. We know it from the heart. You can see it through his eyes, through his heart. So please take time out of your day. Vote for my boy Abdul.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Good job, man.
Yalla, appreciate you guys.
It's fantastic.
This was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
I hope you had a good time.
Of course. It was way more fun than most interviews.